All right, guys, let's get started with this online course, and I will be starting with a general presentation of my project, which is going to be a lot bigger than this indicator only, or this system. I'm trying to avoid call this an indicator because this one is a combination of a lot of indicators, and that's why I'm trying to call it a system. And this smart trend trading system is one of, it's just the first step of my biggest project, which is going to include many systems and many other ideas. So my general idea here is to create a different system that will cater to different indicator, and maybe to all the that will cater to different traders, or maybe to all the traders, because as you know, guys, knowledge is power. And if you know everything there is to know about trading, for example in forex or stocks, that is going to be a very big advantage on your side. That is going to be very interesting and very important thing to do, is to know everything there is to know. And then from there, when you look at the bigger picture, you can choose which system suits you better and which system works for you better. So my first step here is creating this trend trading system, or the smart trend trading system, which is relying solely on indicators. There's no price action involved, pretty much zero price action, unless if you want to mix up, but in this system is completely systematic trading system. And I am also working on another project where it is going to be pure price action. There's no indicators whatsoever. And there is going to be another project which is going to be hybrid, which means that it's going to take from this systematic trading system and also take from the price action trading system. So that's taken from both worlds. And those are three main projects. And I will have also another project which is only algorithm trading, which does not really involve any personal trading. So what you do is I will give you access to all and everything there is to know about algorithm trading and robot trading, without having to deal with the coding stuff and all that stuff. I'll give you, and I'll create also an online course about that, which is going to teach you everything on how to use that tool as well. So those are three main systems that I will be creating. So stay tuned, guys. And anyways, without further ado, and not taking much of your time, let's get into the good stuff here of this indicator. So first of all, I will start with the general presentation of this indicator. And I think the best way to do it is to start with the setting or the properties of this indicator. To access the setting, right click anywhere in the chart and click on indicator list, or a better way to do it is to target any element here of the chart and right click, and you will see this short menu. This one is obviously for deleting the indicator from the chart, and you can click here on properties to show the properties of, or the settings of, the indicators. So I have managed to organize this in a very nice way, so that it will give you access to first of all here a list of hiding and showing the indicators, and also hide and show the modes of the color, candle coloring, and these also are indicators. And down here you can see the settings of each and every indicator that is contained here. You can play with the colors, you can play with the settings and all that stuff, but I have already prepared the three main strategies, and all you have to do, guys, I'll provide you with the presets, is click on the Lloyd, and you can see the presets here of the three strategies that I will be talking about in this online course. So you have the normal trend trading system, when STTS stands for smart trend trading system, and this is a full trend following strategy. This one here is going to be the scalping strategy, and this one here is going to be the reversal strategy. So these are the three strategies, and the presets is already set, and all you have to do is select which one you want and then click on open. I have already the STS trend following here selected, and that is what we're going to use first, and then we go through all and everything step by step. Here, starting with the hide and show, you can click here and hide or show. True obviously means show, and false will be hiding the indicator from the list. These are the indicators that you have, a list of them here, and also you can choose the candle coloring mode that you want. So if you set all of these candle coloring here, the three below, you can get MetaTrader native colors, which is the color that you choose by default and you have in your indicator. But if you choose the smart trend candle coloring, which goes with the trend following strategy, and then you set that to true, and you set these two here, the volume and the reversal, to false, then you get obviously it's the trend candle coloring that you will get, this one that you see here on the chart. But if you want the volume candle coloring, which is also a mode that goes with the trend following, or the scalping as well, goes well with the scalping strategy, you can then set the first one here to false and set this one to true. But if you want the reversal strategy, then you have to set this one to false in this way, and this one to true, and this one also to true. So if this one is not true, it's not going to be working. So these are the settings here, and what you can do, guys, is you can play around with the settings, and probably you will find a better combination here of these indicators. As you know here, when there is more than 10 indicators in one combination, that the possibilities that you can come up with are almost limitless of the strategies that you can create from this system. So even though I have given you the three presets, this is an open source here that you can create different combination, and probably you'll find a better combination that works better for you personally, and you might want to share with us. It might work for us as well. And the idea here is that we will work as a team and we will share all the knowledge that that we acquire through these tools. And that is my biggest goal here. Is not like, I'm not saying that I am the best of the best and I understand everything. Probably there are better traders out there, and all they need is a good tool that will empower their trading. And if there are truly like good traders and they found something interesting, that would be really nice to share with us all. Maybe we can probably benefit from it. And if anybody shared anything with me, I would be sharing it in my turn and in the group so that everybody will get a benefit from it. So let's get into the details of the indicators here. So I will start from the right side of the screen, and I have the panel here, and I have this button that says hide. And if you click it, the indicator or the trend, the multi-time frame trend panel will hide, of course, and then you can show by clicking it again, or you can use the X keyboard. So as you can see, the X keyboard is also hiding and showing the indicators. The indicators use the scanner here, and it scans all the time frames that we have in MT5 here from M1 to the monthly. This is a good reference here. When you want to buy, you need to have a lot of these indicators going up or showing an up trend. And when you want to sell, of course, obviously you want to see more down than up, or probably if you want to be more accurate, you want to wait for all the time frames to be down, to show a down signal. You can use this one also as a time frame change. So when you click on the M5, it's going to change the time frame to the M5, and if you click on the H1, it's going to change it to 1 hour. So this is a good trick also that you can have here. Down here you have the spread, and you can go to the settings again and set the spread, go all the way down to the settings, and you can set the spread to the maximum here. So if you do 1 or 10 pips, 10 points, sorry, which is 1 pip, whenever the spread goes above 1, it's going to give you a sound alert, not a box alert or anything like that, just a sound alert. I find that the box alert is a little bit very, uncomfortable for my eyes and uncomfortable for my trading. So I choose to use a sound instead of just a sound instead of a box alert. In the middle here, you have the smart timer, and the smart timer changes color. If the price is going up, it's going to be green. If the price is going down, it's going to be red. And you can change also the position of this one here. You can drag it a little bit to this side, to the right, or you can drag it down here near to the candle. But I find this a good size and a good position, in my opinion. You might have a different opinion. So going further in the charts, we have the candle coloring. And as you can see, this is the trend candle coloring. It has 3 colors. It has the red, the green, and the purple. Now, the red is obviously a downtrend. The green is obviously an uptrend, as you can see. And the purple is whenever the downtrend finishes, you're going to see this one. So what you can do here is whenever you see the purple color, that is a sign that the downtrend is finished. And also another sign is whenever you see like a switching between the green and purple and red and green and purple and red, that means that the price is moving on a sideways. And when the price is moving on a sideways, like here, for example, that means that there's no trend and you don't want to trade on that area. So that is a very bad place here to trade, because as you can see, the color is changing from purple to green to purple to red to purple to green. That's a very bad place to trade. But instead, what you want to see is a very long moves like this one red, like a long move like this one red. These are the moves that you want to see. When you see like this, that's a sign that there is a strong trend and the price has momentum to the downside. That's just a very a superficial reading of these the trend candle coloring. You also have the smart trailing stop, and this is what I call the smart trailing stop, because it trails the stop in a very smart way. And as you can see here, for example, we're going to talk also about the trend catcher, which is this one, the trend breakout catcher. This is a different, I have this one in a different indicator, and I have integrated also the trend breakout catcher in this indicator as well. So let's say, for example, I got this trade right here. So I enter whenever the trend breakout catcher gives me a signal. My stop loss is going to be above structure, the previous structure here. That's a very good place to stay. And I will use the trailing stop to trail my stop along this line here. As you can see, just follow this point here and you will see what I mean. So this is going to be my trailing stop. My trailing stop is followed here until this level. I will put my trailing stop here, and the price changes color to purple. I can get out of the trade whenever this candle closes with the color here, the purple color, or I can wait for the trailing stop or the smart trailing stop to take me out here with a win, of course. This is knowing that you have put your stop loss here at this level, and you also entered here, and you as well have a risk to reward ratio already set. So you might already have gotten out here at 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. But if you choose to not have a take profit, you can use this one here as a trailing stop. So that's the trailing stop. And also we have the smart cloud. And the smart cloud here shows you the trends, and it highlights visually the trend. And whenever the concept is very simple, whenever the price is below the smart candle, you are pretty sure that you are going in a downtrend. Whenever the price is above the smart candle, and I'm trying to find a good example here, whenever the price is above the smart candle, you are in an uptrend like this one here. And the moment the price broke below the smart candle, that neglects the that eliminates, or eliminates the uptrend for now, and up until the price comes back and then comes back above. But even if it comes back above, you have to be careful and you have to read the other indicators. So that's why I have this combination of indicators here to help with the visually, or at least know what you are doing when you have a combination for redundancy. That is the smart cloud here. The trend breakout catcher is going to be our trigger, and as you can see, it gives you in and out because it follows the price and tries to not lag, right? Because when the trend breakout catcher is far from the price, that is going to be lagging. And what I mean by lagging is the indication is going to be too late. But we already have solved this problem of multiple signals by having a bias. And what I mean by a bias is whenever the price is above, let's say for example here, whenever the price is above the cloud, I don't care about the sales signals because I am in an uptrend. What I'm looking for is a buy trend. So what I'm interested in is this buy signals. These almost don't exist for me. This is my bias here, and I have this bias in my mind. These don't exist, all right? These don't exist, but these exist necessarily because it gives us the entry here. And without this one here, I would not get this one. So if you want to look at it from a positive perspective, without this one here, you will not get this one, and you will not get this very beautiful green candles here or very beautiful trade. So that's how you can think about it. Without this one, you will not get this one, and you will not get this trade. Without this one as well, which is, even if it's like, you'll be like, okay, I'm in an uptrend, why would I get a sell signal? Don't take it. Just look at the bigger picture and be positive and see that this one exists, or the buy signal exists because the sell signal existed. If this one didn't exist, it would be like just a line, and if you are entering late into the market, you won't get these pullbacks. The best way to get into a trend is through the pullbacks. But if the trend is already started and the line shows like a blue line all the way, where is it that you're going to enter? You don't have an entry, but this exists and then gives you this one here as a pullback. You can see this as a pattern, as a classic chart pattern. I'm trying not to do any technical analysis, any price action analysis here, because this is a systematic trading system, all right? So what do you see here? This green is basically the reversal zones used in the trend trading system, or the trend following strategy. And if I zoom a little bit here, okay, I will see the reversal zones. And the use of the reversal zones is when the trend is overstretched. As you can see here, I can see that this trend is overstretched, and whenever it's touched here, that tells me not to buy in the second one here and the next signal. And as you can see, the price started to move sideways, and then trend changed to the downside. It this be considered as a downtrend already. So this is very good thing to know here. Whenever the price overstretched to the upside or to the downside, you might find yourself touching the reversal zone that's assigned to stop going up, right? To stop taking up trades or up trades or long trades, all right? So these are all the elements basically that this indicator have, and I'll talk about the elements of the other strategies. This is the trend trading strategies. These are the elements. There's the basic, talking about the elements. I have the trend statistics here of the smart trading system, but this one is only going to work if you have the statistics on, and you can go here and turn that on to display the trading statistics. If you set that to true, you're going to see this coming to life and counting the trade. So what I'm going to do is, this is a good chance to show you guys how to use the presets. So I'll go to properties, and I will go to Lloyd, and I will double click on the reversal here, and it's selected, and I'll go OK, and it will launch the reversal strategy. So this is the reversal strategy, and I also have the same elements as the trend following, almost as the trend following strategy. I have my table here, and I have the spread calculator, the live spread alert, and I have my timer here. I have the trend catcher, or the trend breakout catcher, as well in this strategy, and I do have this a trailing stop, smart trailing stop, just in case. I don't pretty much use it, but sometimes I find it useful when there's a long stretch of a reversal that becomes a long trend, and I like to follow the trend using the trailing stop. And I also have the candle coloring here, the new candle coloring, which is the reversal candle coloring, and I will go in depth about this one as well. But in general, these are the elements that are used in the reversal strategy. The goal of this reversal strategy is to catch reversals whenever the price touches any of the zones, and I get a signal from the trend breakout catcher, and in confluence with the candles coloring. It's very important to combine all these elements to get a better better, a better signals and a better ideas about the trades. For example, the price here touches this upper band here, or the upper zone of the reversal zones, and I can see that the color here is not quite green, which means that the price is not overbought. So the green color of the candles would indicate that the price has been bought. Like in here, for example, this color, the red color, means that the price has been oversold, and there is a high chance that the price is going to reverse, and that's what I call a reversal. So this is a good level for me. In confluence with the candle coloring, I use this reversal zone, which is the touch of the reversal zone. The price touches the reversal zone. The candle coloring is red. So what I'm waiting for is for the trend breakout catcher to give me a signal to enter. I got the signal here, and as you can see, I have the stats or the statistics on. So the entry of the statistics here shows an entry at the close of this candle here, and my take profits can go up to 1 to 1.5, 1 to 2 risk reward ratio, or until the price touches the next zone on the other side. If you bought, so obviously you want to wait for the price to touches the upper band or upper zone here, the reversal upper zone, and if you sold, you want to wait for the price to touch. Like in this example here, the candles here does not really show the color, so you might want to not take this trade, even though it turns out to be a good trade. But this one here is better than this one. So the price, the color started to be greenish, and then it got green here, and that shows that the price is to a certain extent overbought, and that gives me an entry here. So I would enter here, and then I would wait for the price to reach my take profit. I could use the trailing stop here using this smart trailing stop, and I would be stopped out here, or I can wait for the price and give it much room until the price touches the lower band here, and that's going to be my exit. So this is a general overview of this strategy, and we'll go in depth. I'll try to make more and more videos of each and every component of this combination, and talk a lot more about how to use the indicator. So the other setup is the scalping strategy, and I'll go again in Lloyd, and I will double click on the scalping and go OK, and it's going to Lloyd the scalping. Now the idea of scalping here, it doesn't matter where the market is going. What I'm trying to do is get so much get so much peps and get out. And to do so, this is 1 hour time frame, and then scalping obviously is not going to work on the 1 hour time frame. So I'm going to go down to the 5 minutes, where I personally find myself comfortable, because 5 minutes is not that long of a time frame, and also it's not that short of time frame. So in the scalping strategy, I use the trend panel, the multi-time frame trend panel. I use the spread, and I don't want to ease, especially here, I don't want to be caught into a high spread that will take, or that will eat off my profits. And trust me, you want to have a spread that is as low as 0, like now, for example. So what I do is, and I have pretty good examples here. I don't care about the trend at this point of time, but I do look at the multi-time frame trend panel, but not the whole thing. Because when you are in 5 minutes, trust me, you wouldn't care about 2 hours or 4 hours or 12 hours or daily or monthly or even weekly. What you care about is 2 time frames above, which is for me the M15 and the M30, right? That's what I care about here when I'm on the M5. And then sometimes even just the 10 minutes and the 15 minutes. So if the 10 and the 15 agrees with the M5 and agrees with the trade that I'm going to take, that is going to be a good thing. So let's take for example here, I got a signal here. So that's, again, I don't care about where, I don't use the smart cloud or anything like that here. So I got the entry here. That's where I have the analysis showing the close of this candle here, where I got the signal from the trend breakout catcher. So that's where I'm going to enter. The candles are, a bit of a problem here, because this change of colors is a sign of a sideways move, which I don't want to be caught in a sideways move. So what I would do, or a smart move to do, is to wait for the color to be a green color. So this is a pretty good entry for me. So I would enter here at the close of that, and I would wait until, I get an opposite signal here, or change of a color would eat a lot of my profits, but an opposite signal that happened here, that's going to be my trade here. Or I could combine that with the smart trailing stop as well, and try my best to at least, squeeze in maximum profit when I'm not using the take profit. But I find that using the smart trailing stop is not really as effective on this one, but you guys can try it and let me know if it works for you. So on the other side, the same way here, I got this signal here. So But when I got a down signal, I'm looking for red color, because the red color means that the trend is starting to go down. So I have a purple color here. Would I enter or not? No, pretty much. First of all, in the close of this candle here, I got a green candle, which is pretty, it might confuse me, and I might not enter at this level here. So what I would do is I would wait for a change of a color, and this is going to be my entry. And remember, when you are scalping, you're looking for a quick profit. You're not looking to ride the trend. So for example, here, if I got an out here, that's going to be a 7.7 points. That's pretty good. I would say that's something. So when you are scalping, you have to be pretty careful. Like, for example, here, this is a live signal that I have here, but I didn't get any green candle yet. So that might tell me to wait until this one probably turns into green, or the next one turns into green, and I would enter, and hopefully it's going to go up until this level here, where I would, get out of the trade with this much, probably like 7 points. The scalping strategy is pretty, there you go, that's a green one. So that at the close of that one, or probably you want to wait until it's closed, right? So anyways, that's beside the point. You can backtest this strategy again and again, and make sure that whatever you do is well studied and well backtested. That's what I would say. I'm using these strategies, all right, but it doesn't mean that it would work for you. This is a big disclaimer that I always talk about. I am sharing with you the knowledge that works for me, but it doesn't mean that it will work for you. And most importantly, I'm not guaranteeing anything to you. I don't guarantee profits. I don't show off profits. I don't, show flashy stuff and all that, flashy things that might attract you to like buy my stuff. If you find value, that's the most important thing. If you find value in what I do, go ahead and buy, go ahead and support me, support my effort. But if you don't buy value, if you don't find value, I would say that just double think, and triple think and double check and triple check before you do anything. Because at the end of the day, it's you versus the market. I give you the knowledge, I give you the information, but in the end of the day, it's you in front of your computer and doing whatever you are doing. So I'm telling you here at this point, I would never guarantee any profits. And whenever you go out there online and you see somebody who is guaranteeing profit to you, just run away. Just don't look back, just run away, because 100% that is not right, because there's no guarantees. Even if I give you even if I don't know, I can't come up with an example here, but there is no 100% system. All systems have a losing percentage, right? All systems have a winning percentage and a losing percentage. If there are systems that are 100% winning, then everybody would have already found those, and everybody would have been using those systems. That's one point. The other point is that there are a lot of variables that comes into play when you are trading. It's not only the system, it's you, it's the environment, it's the time that you're trading. For example, there are a lot of people that trade on a different times. Probably those that trade on a specific time, they have gotten good trades, but because you're trading on a different time, now the time variable also plays a very huge role into the trading. The personality of the trader also. Some people, they're not very patient with the profits. They like take 3 pips up, 4 pips up, and then they're out of the trade, and that's a huge that plays against them. And then they like collect those small wins, and all of a sudden there's like a huge loss that wipes up the whole profit of the whole week. So that's also I'm just trying to give you example of the variables that comes into play. It's unlimited, and impossible to track all the variables. Even there are a lot of people that are trying to track all the variables and are trying to perform better on all the variables, but they're not able to even track the variables and know what are the variables that comes into play, let alone control them. So what I'm saying here, I'm trying my best, working hard to create something that is useful for you, but at the same time, I would never guarantee anything. I don't give guarantees. I give tools, I give ideas, new ideas, and I give a perspective. And if you have the tools, and if you have the knowledge, and you have the big picture and the perspective, I'm sure that at some point you will find yourself, you'll find your trading career. So this is the first part of the online course. The second part, I will go in depth about each and every indicator, and I'll let you guys into the way I trade, with a lot of examples and a lot of backtesting, which is very important. And I would encourage you also, if you take this system, you buy the system now, take your time into backtesting the system. Don't go ahead and just like start buying, right? Take your time, start backtesting each and every strategy, and create a sheet, a long sheet with inputs. Like, this is what happened in this trade. This is what happened in this trade. This is what happened in this trade. This will help you, register or create a register in your mind that when you are trading, it's like they say that practice makes perfection. And I would say the best way to say it is practice makes permanence. Once you like practice something and it becomes a permanence in your mind, then the moment you look at the screen, you'll be like, oh, there's a trade there, and you take it. Now, also probabilities are very important. Understanding probabilities, and this is something that I'll talk about in my big online course in the academy. And if you are interested into the academy, there will be a huge online course that is going to be built in the academy that will take you from the 0 to 100%. And again, knowledge-wise, there inside of the academy, I will be talking about probabilities and how to understand probabilities wise. So if you take 3 trades and you lose those 3 trades, that does not mean that the system does not work. That's what I see a lot of people doing. They take 3 trades. Oh, Isam, the system is not working. I took 3 trades in a row and they're all losing. And I see people taking 3 trades in a row and they win and they're so excited. Isam, your system is working and all that stuff. I would say that you have to take at least 100 trades. And out of those 100s, you calculate the percentage of the win. If you get 60%, the system is winning system. If you get less than that, then the system is probably not working. And again, you have to do the probabilities because the variables that we talked about are so many. And then maybe it's you, maybe it's your personality, maybe it's the timing that you're trading, maybe it's something else, maybe it's the broker, maybe the spread is too high. So you have to know what is the problem. That's why the probabilities or the possibilities that you have on the table, you have to study them, you have to understand them. Anyways, guys, see you in the next part of this online course, and I hope you learned something from this short course, and thank you so much. See you.